I just seen somebody with some John Blaze jeans on the other day, bro.
Damn.
And I know he's doing dope and crack.
I got to if he's still wearing them.
John Blaze, you can't even find them,
Man,
boy.
you can't find them.
Not even on what's that? Facebook shopping.
Yeah,
that's the only
man.
place you can
Last
find
time I
them.
seen them was when they had the Machiavelli shoes on. When people were rocking Machiavelli and shit.
Yeah.
They don't make them.
Yo, what's up? You know what it is. It's your girl, Milli Banks, all the way from LA, baby. I'm sitting here chilling with the 30 and Up boys down here in Pittsburgh. Hey, shout out to all you guys. I appreciate you guys from having me. Let's get it.
So bring it to the stage, man, from the 30 and Up boys, all the way from the west side, LA. My girl coming all the way from South Central. Our girl in the building today, Milli Banks.
Yeah.
You heard baby.
She got hits and more hits and more hits and more hits. She ain't stopping. She keep dropping hits.
It's a movement. So, hey, it's good to have you in the building. Like you said, it's a movement, man. Thank you for coming out to the 30 and Up Boys podcast, man. First question out the gate, because I know you got pressed for time. You got other things to do. You from South Central. What was it like living in South Central, avoiding the drugs and the gang life?
Man, shoot, it was pretty hard, but I just had to persevere and push through it. I lived that street life before. I had to get down. I had to do a lot of things I probably wasn't proud of, but I had to do what I had to do to survive. But I seen a lot of my close friends that we were all around the same age when I got in that street life. And, you know, some of them, they're either passed away or they're in jail facing a lot of time. So, and I seen them just get taken off the board, you know, in sections and numbers. So I could either be next right now, I could be next with them. So yeah.
There's always a next.
Mm-hmm.
Never lie.
Yep.
Or makeup, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, but I want to ask you a question, man. I know you you represent the West Coast. When did you actually find your love for music?
I found my love for music at a young age. Growing up listening to Biggie, listening to pop, watching 50, just be in a club and push his music and have that atmosphere. So I've been in love with music since past 10, 15 years. I ain't gonna tell my age, but
You ain't got to.
it's
30 and
it's been a while.
And up here.
You know, it's been a while.
Apparently, she's not 30 and up, okay?
Right.
So don't
You know?
ask her how old she is.
Master splitters, I already know I'm up there.
But yeah, you say I read on some of your stuff. You say you got an old soul.
Yeah, most definitely.
So that means that you may have been here before. Who are some of the old artists that you like that motivates you?
Man, Shy Lights, The Temptations, Betty White.
You showing your age for real.
You said Sean like,
Unless they put that in the bottle.
Do y'all know who that is?
You start saying like, ooh.
Right. Do y'all know who that is?
Yeah, I'm 32, so no, I don't.
I'm 43, ain't gonna cap.
Yeah. Yeah, that's when music was real. The love songs, they really meant what they were saying. They were speaking from their soul. You know, they wasn't just sending you a text just to see how you feel, just to get you to pull up. It wasn't saying that. It was, you know, I want to pay you back. Yeah.
Now, to piggyback off of what he was saying, I also found out that you was into poetry. So
Mhm.
when you started into poetry, what inspired you to get into poetry, and what inspired you to turning that poetry into rap? Because it's kind of the same element, but once you take it to that rap, that's when you really take it to that next level, I feel.
I started writing poems at a real young age. When I was young, I would write poetry to people, especially if I liked them. I would write poems for them, or sometimes people would have me write poems for their loved ones that was going to the other side. I would write poems for like their obituary. And I also use my poetry to vent. So I would take stories out of my life and put them into poems. It's almost as a way of healing.
Mhm.
So before I kind of got into therapy, poetry was me just kind of like venting. So most people might write in a journal. So instead of writing in a journal every day, I might turn my stories into poems. And I felt like with rap, I can actually reach more people and I can get a lot more serious. Spoken word is a little more soft. It's a little more soft like love. But with rap, I can get a lot more aggressive. So it's like I could still use rap through love, but then it give you that attention where it's like, okay, you know not to play with me, you know I'm real serious.
So kind of like that even kill. Soft and hard at the
So
same
you
time.
was like
Yeah,
therapeutic and hallmark.
yeah,
Yeah, you give people booty and get your mind right at the same time.
right. Yeah, you know, you gotta get real aggressive. So that's all it is.
Hey, my question, how does music motivate you? I mean, from being motivated, like, do it take you mentally out of your natural being into a whole different space?
Yeah, because when I'm going through stuff, especially like I had situations where people may have tried to do me wrong or I done ran into stuff this industry, outside of this industry, where people come around, they pretending to be something that they're not. So you run into a lot of scammers, and they think that because they may have been walking you up a few steps and it was wrong, they think, oh, now you're gonna fall off. But I have to let people know what you do to me. All it does is push me forward. So you're never gonna stop me. So yeah, music definitely it motivates me, and it's almost like Kanye was in that interview and he was like, yeah, he can't wait to have like his fuck you moment when he pull up on people and it's like, yeah, it's a fuck you because you tried to fuck me over, but now it's like now I'm the one that's still shining. And you tried to really turn my lights off.
And it'd be like, fuck you,
Yeah,
you
yeah.
cool. Fuck you.
Right. Yeah, I like to say I like to cut people water off.
Man, it's so easy.
Mm-hmm.
It's so stressless. Like it's easy to cut a motherfucker off, especially when they like bad aura, man.
Yeah.
Positive vibes on.
Yeah.
Hashtag positive vibes on.
Yeah.
Good energy. Good
Yeah.
energy. And I also want to say you are a breath of fresh air to me
Oh, that's good.
for the tracks I've listened to, because to me you are a new trendsetter of lost art
Mm-hmm.
lyrics.
I like that.
Because when I'm listening, and I heard you talk about it before, but when I'm listening, I hear the sex appeal, but I'm talking about real life stuff that can reach the people that in the streets and make them think differently about ways to go about life. But I love that it ain't the same old, hey, pussy pink,
Right.
bro. Like, come on, man. Like, that's all we got to rap about nowadays. That's the only kind.
Like, this all you want.
It's cool to have a track here and there because you're still a woman and you still can do that sexual thing just like a guy can. But if the whole album gonna be like that,
Right.
shit, I'm about to just go home and watch porn.
Right. It's back to back.
So they all club bangers. Like, no, we want to hear some bars. You know, we want to hear, we old school. So we take our time and sit down and listen to the words as being presented, and it's like that. Like,
yeah, exactly.
Music is different.
Yeah, I actually got lyrics where I actually say, "This ain't that slut rap they pushing through the matrix."
Right.
You know, so no, you're not gonna get none of that. One or two songs might be cool, but sometimes I listen to the rap nowadays and I'm like, dang, is everybody dating the same guy? Like everybody mad at the same man. They mad at the same.
Y'all better leave Drake alone.
Thank you.
Y'all better stop saying leave Drake alone, y'all. You ain't talking Drake, did you?
No,
all right, thank you. She's safe.
No, you know, I ain't said it like that, but no, I don't know.
Kendrick has been on you if you were talking to Drake, girl.
Yeah, no, I'm not with none of that. My love is myself. I feel like I'm dating myself, and as long as I can keep that as a focus, I'm not worried about none of that. I say I let these men be for the street.
Now, being in the music industry and creating your own content as lyrics, flows, and thought process, when you run into, if you ever do, because I know some of us all do, I do stand up comedy and I do it my damn self. When you run into like writer's block, what do you do to try to find a way out of that old block? What do you do to release yourself, to relax and get back to like, okay, I'm good, let's get back at it?
Yeah, I changed my environment.
Okay.
Sometimes I learned that if you sitting at home, you're in a comfortable place. So you're gonna have writer's block there. Sometimes I might just go put the beat on, drive around a little bit. I might go sit at the park. Or I might come back to that song when I'm in a whole nother state. Yeah, so you have to change your environment because sometimes different things inspire you or it might take you out of your comfort zone. And if I really want to get aggressive, I might take a shot because it'll let me know, okay, let's not be so nice. I want to get aggressive and real cutthroat. Okay, yeah, where the deuce they at? I'm gonna do that.
Yeah.
You know, I want to chill, I want to relax, I want to be, I want to be a boss on some queen shit. Then I might pour up some Bel Air, and yeah, I'll let it get to going.
Right. I like that. I like that.
Question. As far as mental health, that music is definitely therapeutic.
Mental Protect.
As it, yeah. Shout out to Mental Protect. Shout out to 30 Up Boys. Shout out to Pure Gear. We in the building, y'all. But yeah. Also I want to know like who what female rapper motivates you?
So right now, because mainly on my people I listen to a lot of male rappers, but I would say when it comes to the females, that I listen to a lot would be Nicki and Glow. And then both of their music too, when it comes to elevating your mental health and just hearing songs where you can actually feel better and feel good. Yeah, both of their music.
Now, part two, what about R&B female artists?
R&B, I honestly I like the old school. But Beyonce, you know, I can listen to her all day long, could listen to her over and over, but I would have to still just go back to the oldies. I'm not saying she's old because she's still very beautiful, but I like Mary J. Blige.
She ain't old.
You know, right? She ain't
You
old.
talking about
You know?
blackness on
Right.
her,
She
baby.
just can't kick that leg like she
You feel
used to. I
me?
just seen her.
Right. I
She
like.
couldn't put that leg
It's
up.
too
Yeah.
vertical now.
Yeah.
I like listening to Erica Badu. I like to listen to people that they actually have that soul in their music.
And
You
they
know,
changed men's lives.
yeah, India Irie.
Yeah.
India Irie, that's all I like to listen to. Summer Walker had a lot of hits on there, but sometimes when I listen to her music, I don't want to feel like I'm somebody that's like in my feelings. So
Right.
I might listen to it for a little bit, but then it's like no, because I ain't gonna waste my time speaking on no nigga. Like, hell no.
And what about Queen Latifah and
Yeah.
Lauryn Hill?
Lauryn Hill, yes, most definitely. Lauryn Hill, Queen Latifah, hell yeah. Yeah, I did a whole song called Set It Off, inspired by Queen Latifah, Jada. I wrote a whole song behind them. So most definitely. So sometimes I might, if it's not their music, I'll take their character out of a movie that they may have played in.
Dope. I'm gonna take it off a little bit from the hip hop and the rap. I heard that you're a woman of many trades and played many sports, and you played football, and you're tall like myself. So I figured you and me be in the paint playing power forward, small forward. So tell me about them basketball. You know, a little bit of that. Don't act like I did my homework on you. Are you? And one.
Oh yeah. I played for Hollywood High. So after I left Crenshaw High in LA, I went to Hollywood High and I actually played ball up there. I was number 32, like Magic.
Okay.
You know,
Okay.
doing some little magic tricks.
I
I still like to play now, but I'm real aggressive. I play real aggressive.
Oh, you old school.
Yeah.
You old school. It's like against
You
fucking
like
Celtics.
Yeah.
Ball.
Yep. And I'm jumping up and I'm smacking. I don't care if we win or
Get out
not.
the paint. You weak down here.
Yeah. My coach used to be like, "Stop playing so rough. We winning," but I'm jumping up, smacking balls out their head all day.
What was your position?
Yeah, I play forward.
Told you, I didn't tell by the height. You play my position. Inside game, jump shots in the paint.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, in there. And I'm still making shots, even though I'm not on an official court, but I'm on my official court, so we still
Damn
winning.
right. Shit, there's always shots to be made. I'm gonna give you one on top of that.
When the last time you touched the basketball?
Shoot, it's kind of hot now, so probably last year. Sometimes I like to just go to the park and I'll just go play in the park. Or if I'm doing something with kids with like some like juveniles, something motivating, yeah, I'll play with them.
And that helps my next question. My next question is how do you give back to your community?
So right now I work with troubled teens. I teach them how to look for jobs. I teach them what a resume is, how to make a resume. If they want to learn how to start their own business, I actually teach a class for that. I try to help kids so when you're coming right out of high school, I try to just be that middle mark. So before you even enter trying to spend a lot of money going to college, it's not that college is a bad thing, but I try to help you. Yeah. So with me, I practice 4 P's. It's passion, purpose, profit, profession. So I help you find what's inside yourself and pull it out and turn that into a passion, turn that into a profit, and let something what's inside of you be professional, like with me. So I made money off my pain. Then that's what helped me turn my poems into books. Then I turned that into music. And then me just being my own brand. So I went into selling hair. I went into selling flat irons. And now I'm working on a line for men. So yeah.
Okay. All right.
Milli Banks, like she's going
you got some
straight to the
Jamaican
bank,
in your
baby.
blood. Hustling. Dude, got some Jamaican in your blood, girl.
Yeah, you gotta be able to do
Like,
that.
baby, you never know when to show it, man. She might be
the
rapping.
retirement fund's coming nowadays. You gotta
Yeah.
work and make sure your retirement fund is you sitting home making money.
Yeah, exactly. I don't want to work for someone 10, 20 years just to have a 401k. I want to have a 401k in the bank. I want to have 401,000 in the account. You know what I'm saying?
heard of
Yeah.
the boy
I
K.
like that.
I would never think. So a few years ago, I worked for a company and they was paying us $65K a year, plus you would get stock, so you had up to like 72. But I ended up quitting them because I was making more of that within 3 or 4 months just off my hair business. So it's like, why sit inside myself inside a cubicle when I'm making more outside? And especially when you in call centers and you're managing people, especially if you're supervising, you're coaching people a lot older than you, those are not the ones that actually need that help because they're just sitting there for a paycheck. So I'd rather be a coach in my community, and it starts with the youth.
Right.
And you doing, I heard that, if I'm wrong, let me know. You're doing not only the hair and all that, you're doing the exotic wigs. I mean, not exotic wigs, you're doing
Exotic
toys.
wigs.
Yeah, no, exotic toys as well. For
Yeah. So I'm working.
touching on hair,
Yeah.
You know the West Coast is the porn central. That's what
I just try to be every girl's fantasy. So when it comes to everything that a woman needs, I try to make sure that I be that. Then I'm working on also having man baskets. So when women want to buy something for her, you could get something for your man too. Buy him a whole basket because they don't think about y'all that much. On Father's Day, you don't see a lot of stuff.
Man, where you been on the road?
Right.
You gotta tear on my pocket.
We gonna get that. Y'all got Mother's Day, Valentine's Day, Sweetest Day, your birthday.
Man, you get my woman, but you gonna get a Mother's Day, you gonna get a Sweetie's Day, all that. This right here on the 30 Up Boys. You show love to the brothers, man.
Can't forget about y'all.
Give me a basket.
Man, you got a heart, man.
Just don't put no beads in my basket.
Yeah, man, don't do that. We don't do that,
though. Don't put no beads. Oh, the beads that go around.
No beads,
and no planking, none of that weird shit. We don't do that.
Back beads.
You know, none of
Not the back
that.
beads.
Negative.
You want the massage oil with the lingerie? Put all that in there.
No, in the music industry, if you could, as you keep growing in popularity and keep making this movement, and I salute the movement 100%, who would you like to either work with as an artist or producer? Or both, actually.
Producer-wise, definitely Hitman, because he's definitely in California. Number one would be on my list would definitely be Dr. Dre. Yeah, because I got some songs where I kind of channel him in my mind. Definitely want to work with Nicki, of course. She's a very beautiful artist, just her inside and out. Glow, of course, want to definitely be able to work with her. I would have loved to work with Nip, but he's not here. But I relate to him a lot, so I'm definitely going to continue to let him live through me. So I want to work with a lot of people. I like Lotto. She don't have a lot of the music where it's like okay, pause. It's not. She don't have a lot of that nasty type music. She got that real gangster female type. I'm really proud of her.
Gangster boot type stuff.
Yeah. She got that. Yeah, so I would love to work with her, and I'm sure a lot of people will reach out to me once they start hearing it and they start seeing. I got a lot of stuff I got a lot of trophies that's on my shelf that they ain't heard yet.
Not, and as you grow in this music industry, would it ever be a point where you end up like you already a boss, create your own label, have women work with you and help them start their own thing?
Yeah, most definitely, I would do that. So I started a label called Pretty Savage, the label, but that's something that I put myself under as I grow and as I build up. But yeah, that would be definitely have a boss chicks all on my label. That'd be sick. Yeah, most definitely with the right guidance from above. Yeah, I definitely see that happen. Yeah.
Hey, speaking of Nipsey, how do you feel being compared to, and how does that motivate your drive?
Man, it really lets me know. So when Nip said the marathon continues, it continues. It's almost like when you run in a marathon. Like if you in front of me, you running, I'm running behind you, and you gotta hand me, to keep going. I just feel like people, it's spiritually, he's just speaking through multiple people because no matter where I go, it's not something that I say. People just said. So I'm like, wow. So for someone to compare me to Nip, no matter if I'm way in Chicago, I'm in Pittsburgh, I'm right. You know what I'm saying? I'm in Houston, I'm in Arizona. They comparing me to him, I remember I had a listening party in Chicago, and it was like, wow, that felt like we was listening to the Victory Lap all over again. So I'm like, damn. So
That's my hometown. So
yeah,
they validated it right there. Bam.
yeah. So I love it. It just shows me that I'm about to put LA back on the map, but I'm not gonna let them down. And I know spiritually, Nip is like, yeah, he up there banging to the music. He up there feeling that.
And then I was doing some more homework, and it would be dope to see you be like one of the forefronts of the women face of LA. Because I actually did some homework, and when I thought about it, because I checked out another interview, and it really ain't no woman
Yeah.
that's like the forefront. Like you got, like you said, you got your little Kims, you got your Remy Mars, you got your Trinas down in Miami, but you really don't have that voice.
Yo-Yo was like damn near like the only.
Yo-Yo.
And it's not, and a salute to Yo-Yo, man, love to. But that was so many years ago. There's been nobody since her, really.
Yeah, exactly.
Decades.
Yeah, man, exactly. I was trying to see Yo-Yo, he on that bullshit. You know, he on that bullshit. I'm telling you, Yo-Yo, I got love for you, man. He on that bullshit. But no, I'll get aside. No, but it would be dope. And for me, hearing a lot of your tracks, the way you walk, you talk, it would be dope to have you.
Yeah, most definitely. Yeah, the marathon is definitely gonna continue. So I'm speaking into existence. I'm trying to be the face of the marathon clothing brand. I'm trying to definitely, start working with them. Definitely trying to have some billboards fill out. I'm trying to see when people drive down Crenshaw or they drive through Hollywood, they definitely see Milli Banks making a difference throughout the city. So definitely putting it on, represent LA, the whole entire city.
And I don't want to hate on any of the other artists out here, like Spice Ice and all that. Y'all all doing your damn thing. Whatever lane work for y'all, do your damn thing. But it's once again a fresh breath air for me to see a lyricist woman for a change again. Because I would like to see young little girls not feeling like all of them gotta sit here twerk, show their ass, dance. It ain't all. I mean, you gonna get treated for what you do.
Yeah.
And if you don't want to get treated like that, and everybody look at you as just a piece of meat, I'd rather them follow the footsteps of somebody who wants to be a boss, stand strong, stand 10 toes down in the soil, get it out the mud. Look at somebody that can be an inspiration for them to be like, damn, that woman right there, Milli Banks, I could be like her. Even if they say I could be better than her, I'd rather that than be like, well, I got to take off my clothes just to get it. There's more to it than just taking off some damn clothes.
Right. So all you have to do is be your authentic self. As long as you're authentic, you're going to continue walking in your path all the way. So, and I want people to see me for who I am. I don't want anyone to be like, oh, okay, because a lot of people feel like you build up your page by dancing and shaking your ass and stuff like that. But it's like we don't live in a strip club. We living in this world. We living for the world. So for me, I'm living for y'all. I'm motivated by y'all. So whatever I do, I'm pouring back into y'all lives. It's just like, if you got a glass, I got a glass. We got to continue pouring it. So, and that's like definitely,
That's I got just a small little test for you, or like a game. I want you to pick between two artists.
Two artists.
Yes, two artists. Lil Kim or Nicki Minaj.
That's a hard. Depends what we do. Well, I would go with Nicki. I would go with Nicki Minaj.
Any reason?
Well, for me, so I know Kim. She was with Biggie back in the day. Biggie is one of my favorite artists. But what I love about Nicki is Nicki got her rough rap where it's like, oh, she checking. You know what I'm saying? She checking people on the mic. But then I love her voice singing. I really love her albums where she's singing. I done played them over and over and over again, and it's real motivating, and it warms my heart. So definitely Nicki. I done seen Nicki grow all the way up. So that wasn't a hard pick.
I got another one for you.
He gonna come with it.
Eazy-E or Ice Cube?
I have to go with Eazy-E.
Cube ate him up.
I love them both, but
see, he did it again, y'all.
Eazy-E was short lived, and he was very, very hard working, but I remember that scene Straight Outta Compton. He was in a studio and he was like, "No, say it again." He was like cruising down my 6'4". So it just remind me when I'm in a studio and sometimes my engineer is like, "No, say it like this or say it like that." So just being able to really push yourself and stride. And he's someone that people still talk about to this day.
I got one last one. Beyonce or Mary J. Blige?
Oh, I'd rather have them both.
Oh, okay. Take a shot. Take a shot.
You know what I'll say is I'll take Beyonce, the singer, but I'll take Mary J. from Power.
Okay. You like her
All
boss
right,
moves,
all
man.
right.
That boss,
Yeah,
that boss
exactly.
swag of hers.
Yeah.
And she took no shit from nobody.
Yeah, exactly.
And she ain't even have to play a role.
Exactly.
Yeah. 'Cause I
Even
feel
baby
like she
daddy in
played
jail, she
herself.
clapped him up to say, who are you talking to?
You put them together, you know exactly who Millie Banks is.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah, y'all
All right.
message, y'all get that shit. Y'all
Don't
better
play
pay
it.
attention.
Nah, hey, tell everybody where they can check all your stuff out.
Hey, you know what it is. It's Millie Banks. That's MILLIBANKS. ITSMIBMILLIBANKS. And I know y'all know how to spell bank. Some of y'all should be taking trips there every day. If you don't, then hey.
Message. What are you here for?
You
Yeah.
feel me? And you can see me on TikTok, YouTube, Instagram, all that. I'm pretty sure you'll see me back here. I'll be definitely with 30 and up boys.
Yes,
A
sir.
lot
30.
more. Really appreciate
30
it.
boys.
Yeah.
And next time you'll get to meet our third partner, comedian Tone Montana. He out having a good time right now. We mad right now.
And
'cause
if
we
you
still in
don't know,
Pittsburgh.
I'ma know. So, what you got in the works coming up or future projects and things of that nature?
Hey, so I got a song that's definitely about to drop. It's called 8 If you make sure that you are eating them up. You know when you about to walk out and you see your alpha, you like, damn, you really ate. You know what I'm saying? Or you just eating up the scene. You know what I'm saying? Somebody in front of you, they trying to stunt, or it's a dance battle, they got ate up. So yeah, so 8 is definitely something I'm looking to drop real soon. We just dropped Famous, and right now I'm just looking for about to hit Houston. I'll be in North Carolina, then I'll be in Connecticut. In Atlanta, you could definitely see me there as well. So stay in touch.
You heard her. Follow her.
Make sure you check out that track too.
Yeah.
Movies and Most Hated, man. I'm gonna speak.
I'll
That's
be
my
honest.
shit.
Check out from her very first track all the way to the most current track.
Yeah, most
Because it's
definitely.
pain. It's all about pain, baby. You know
And
what
Triumph
I mean?
on top of that.
Yes, indeed.
Yeah, most definitely. Yeah, but I really appreciate it.
And we
It's
appreciate
definitely
you
a
showing
vibe.
out. This is
Man,
this
this
has
much
been an
love.
honor. Like
For real.
privileged. It's just what it is, man. You showed up and you showed out, and we definitely appreciate you.
Hey, you know what it is? It's Millie Banks. Hey, it's bigger than fame, and the marathon continues, like
all
you
day.
said.
And shout out to Dion Dupree, grind mode. You know what it is. He grinding. He ain't just in
All right.
Pittsburgh. He grinding all over, baby. And thanks to him, he hooked us up, and here we are with this lovely young lady,
Grind
Milli
mode,
Banks.
one man, one dream. Miss
All
Lori
day.
Robinson, appreciate all y'all. Let's get it.
Yeah.
You see, you just bust a lick, man. See?
Y'all wasn't even ready for
Dropping
that.
gems on your man. Come on, man.
And she ain't making no mistakes. She's coming out just straight hard, baby. Gangster rap. And
Hey,
it's
you
best.
gotta be cutthroat or they gonna cut you, right?
Yeah. And I bleed a lot.
I always say, man,
sorry.
you either gonna sink or swim, and I'm definitely swimming.
I'm like, don't be a menace. You bound to drizzle, and I sure ain't drowning. I'll be damned if I drown,
You
damn
said,
it.
bitch can't swim? Bound to drizzle.
You're bound to drizzle. And if you fall, you better pick your punk ass up.
But you know what it is, man. We here, baby.
It's your boy, comedian Al Boogie,
And it's your boy, Cool Ass Reese.
and comedian Tone Montana. If you don't know,
Your mama do.
hey, it's the 30 and up boys, man, with Millie Banks in the building. Much love and respect to you. You keep
Hey,
being
salute.
great and keep taking it to the tippy top.
And
And
check
we
her
up
out,
outta
baby.
here,
Check her
Playboy.
out. Instagram, TikTok. She's doing it. And catch
Make sure you
them
check her
dates,
out,
baby.
Apple Music
Check
as
them
well.
Dates.
Spotify and all the music platforms. She's streaming everywhere, and her shit's John Blaze. I mean that.
Ooh, old school. John
Hey,
Blaze.
John Blaze, let's
I just
get
seen
it.
somebody with some John Blaze jeans on the other day, bro.
Damn.
And I know he's doing dope and crack.
I got to be
Got
somewhere
to,
there.
bro. John Blaze, you can't even find them,
Man,
boy.
you can't find them.
Not even on what's that Facebook shopping?
Yeah,
That's the only
man.
place you can
Last
find
time I
them,
seen
man.
them was when they had the Machiavelli shoes out. When people were rocking Machiavellis and shit.
Yeah.
They don't make them.
But Billy Banks, we got to get you down here one day, man, so you can check out our comedy too, because we a hell of a group. Yes, we are. We going
I can mimic voices and all. Nah, he funny as hell. Player, I'm gonna hit you with some Cat Williams. You know what I'm saying? Cause we straight pimping here. Pimping since been pimping. Millie Banks, it was a privilege to have you here. You've been showing all the women how they get their motherfucking pimp game on the rape game. You know what I'm saying? Straight from your boy comedian Al Boogie once again.
/
You
Cat
get
Williams.
that. Hey, anytime, just let me know, man. Just keep in touch.
Yeah, you let us know when
Definitely,
you touch the
definitely.
city.
Like we
Whenever you
told
touch
your
the city,
manager and
we down.
your partner, I know you got something going on. What day was that again? July.
I believe it's the somebody in North Carolina.
Yeah, no. Here, Eon was gonna make sure we gave some merchandise to them so they can get that to you because we got merchandise as well.
Okay,
Came
most
down and showed
definitely.
love to us, so we want to make sure we give some merchandise to you to
Yeah.
show that
Yes,
love back.
indeed.
Yeah,
Yes,
I definitely
indeed.
got to bring y'all some merch once everything is ready. I definitely, I got a brand for the men. It's called Wealthy Savage. Because people think just because you come from the slums, you're gonna stay in the slums. But I want to show them that just because you made it in the slums, you can still become a boss as you get greater. You
All
feel
day.
me? So yeah,
I
so
like
you're a
that. I
savage,
like
but
that.
you wealthy.
I like that.
So it's like water in the flows in the bad area. Water it, it's gonna grow, and if it grows, it's gonna get the fuck up out of there.
Let it rain, baby. Let it rain.
Let it rain.
Milli Banks in the building.
30 and Up Boys.
We out of here.
We out of here.
Peace.
30 boys.